Hey, it's Cameron from Triggator, and today I'm going to talk to you about the thing that gives me the most peace of mind and helps me the most with my budget and how you can do the same. It's called sinking funds. I'm going to tell you what they are, why they're awesome, and how you can get started with sinking funds in your own budget. Here at Triggator, we're all about helping you keep track of your money, save for your future, and pay off debt fast. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button to our channel. So first of all, I'm going to tell you an experience that I had about buying a new printer. My old printer went out, I needed a new one, and went ahead and bought a new printer. And the cool thing was it came with a subscription service for ink. You could link your printer to an account and it would tell how low your ink was, and it could automatically ship you new ink before you run out of ink on your printer. And it was only a few dollars a month to subscribe to the ink service. And it's so nice because we all know that sometimes ink can be very expensive to replace. And so it was nice that I'm just tucking a couple of dollars away into this account every month, and then it automatically renew and send me the new ink when I need it, and I didn't even have to worry about it. So their idea is directly related to sinking funds. And what a sinking fund is when you take a small amount of money to save up for a larger expense. And we like to call these alligator expenses at Triggator. You may have heard us talk about that in the past. That's kind of our thing. Is budget busters are the ones that are not in your monthly budget. Those are the ones that are less frequent and can feel like they ambush you. They sneak up on you, kind of like ink in a printer. You know, it's not something you need all the time. And then once you need it, it's kind of a big expense to come up with the money all at once. And maybe ink isn't that big of a deal. Maybe you can just go grab some ink at the store, no big deal, and you can replace it. But what if you have a lot of these show up all at once? Maybe it's one of your kids' birthdays, and then you also have a renewal of an annual subscription like Amazon Prime. And then to top it off, your tires need to be replaced on your car. So these can build up, and you can get so many of these happening all at once that it can really break your budget. And then you're scrambling, okay, what can I hold off on paying and what can I shift around to come up with the money to pay for these? So rather than do that, what we recommend is you set up some sinking funds where, again, you're just taking a small amount of money from each paycheck designated for a specific item or event that's coming up in your life. And we at Triggator can help you identify what alligators that you have and how to set up a sinking fund for them. So I'm going to show you how we use Triggator to do this. When you get a free trial of Triggator, you can set up your budget for each paycheck. And this helps because you can set up these sinking funds for each paycheck, and you can put these alligator expenses, as we call them, right into your paycheck. What you will do is you first need to identify which alligators that you have and are important for you to save up for. We can send you a list of ideas, and we'll have some ideas listed in Triggator as well. Then you put in the amount that you need to save by what date. And this is usually within the next year. So you put in a date in the next year of what you are saving for. And Triggator will calculate and do the math based on your paycheck, how much you should be saving each paycheck to go towards that expense. Now, if you put several in, you can know exactly how much you should be saving for all of them. And then Triggator will keep tabs on these and let you know when that expense is coming up and when you have it due, when you need to have the money by. You can also link it to a savings account, and Triggator will keep track and see if your savings account is showing the same balance as what you would need to pay for all your alligator expenses. So it's a super awesome program that really helps a lot. Like I said, it's one of my very favorite things that helps me keep track of my money and my budget. It gives me a lot of peace of mind to know that I will have the money when I need it. and it won't overlap with me having to come up with money to pay for other things. It doesn't take money out of my grocery budget or my rent or anything else to pay for these alligator expenses. So I hope you try Triggator. Go ahead and check the links below for a free trial or take our budget challenge, and you can get started with your own sinking funds.